Hello, this is Kelly with the Broaddus Properties Group, brokered by eXp, powered by Place. We are going to talk about what is necessary for sellers to disclose these days on their seller disclosure statements. The reason why I'm bringing this up right now is because there's a lot of people listing their homes and planning to list their homes this season, and I think this is a really important conversation to have. Transparency is super important. It saves you from headaches, delayed closings, cancellations, lawsuits, saves you from everything. The golden rule for disclosing is when in doubt, disclose. So that is the golden rule. So I would say pretty much in any state it is the same, except that in some states it's a little more involved. For instance, in California, there would be a lot more disclosure needed pertaining to earthquakes, fire, all those kind of things. So material defects are very important to disclose. So we're talking about even things that have been fixed, things that maybe a leak in the roof, but it's been fixed. You still need to disclose, and you still need to provide the paperwork and the documentation pertaining to the repair. Even if it was insurance that repaired it, it still needs to be disclosed. The important thing to remember is that buyers have a year to come back to you. If something is not disclosed on the disclosure statement, they can actually come back and sue the seller for those things. And this is what we want to 100% avoid. Major structural issues, plumbing repairs that were made or need to be made, electrical issues, maybe the house is old and it's never been rewired. All those things need to be disclosed. And also sometimes if you put it on the disclosure statement and you tell the seller, hey, this is something that's going on with my house and I'm not willing to fix it, it's already in the disclosure statement. Sometimes that is a nice way for sellers to avoid having to fix things that actually come up on the inspection report. And being honest about issues definitely helps build trust between the buyers and sellers. I've had situations where the seller neglected to disclose things on the disclosure. They can't come up on the inspection report, and the buyer is automatically suspect. They automatically think, if they're not revealing this, what else are they not revealing? So it's just really important to be completely transparent. There's no getting out of it either. You just have to. So environmental issues could be if you live right next to an airport, maybe you want to disclose that even though you can see that you're next to an airport, but you still be really thorough about your disclosures. Maybe, I know on the disclosure statement it talks about what kind of animals are in the area. Maybe there's a lot of spiders, maybe there's prairie dogs. Your yard is infested with prairie dogs, all these things. You just want to disclose it. It's better to be transparent than not. So I would say if you have any questions at all, and if you are trying to maneuver this whole process of disclosing, talk to your agent. If you do not have an agent yet, give me a call. If you're trying to do a for sale by owner, you don't get out of this just because you're a for sale by owner. You still have to disclose. And if you need a disclosure statement, give us a call. We're happy to give you one. We're happy to help anyone that's doing a for sale by owner. I would say disclose, whatever it is. You just tell it all and trust that it'll work out right, because believe me, the alternative is not fun. So my website is northernarizonafinehomes.com. And if you're curious about the value of your home, we have a nice big button right there on the website that you can press, what's my home worth? And you can check out what your home is worth in today's market. And we're happy to do a more in-depth property valuation for you as well. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Again, this is Kelly with the Broaddus Properties Group, brokered by eXp, powered by Place. And my number is 928-606-6749.